Alright y'all, welcome back. It's Albert LaBelle and we are in luck once again. We get to play with some multi-pick products. So yeah, just recently I finally got my hands on some multi-pick tools, and it was that beginner pick set, and very nice pick set. This one here is the practice lock. They call this the multi-pick 6-pin Euro profile training lock set. Now in for US it runs $68.71, and I did some checking online, and that's there's one that's similar to this that's actually slightly more, so probably right there as far as the price goes. Not bad, especially when you get to see what you're actually getting here. Very nice set. Now just say on the box, is there anything in English on here? TCS 6 set, we can read that. Training cylinder, made in Germany, we can get that much. And that's about all I can read, the multi-pick. But yeah, look what you get here. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. So what they did is it's a cutaway, but they only cut away one side. Now I got to point this here, by the way, let me get this out of here. We get the Euro profile cylinder, then you get the hex wrench. We'll get to that. I don't know why they included the screw. Obviously this is how you would mount the lock if you were actually going to use it, but I'm sure there's probably a reason they threw that in there. I don't know. I've never picked one of these with that screw in there, but they included that anyways, obviously. And then over here we got the key. Pretty nice bitting on this particular one right here. Not bad at all, actually. And you can see it does work on both sides of the lock. Works on this side and this side. Now, what they did, obviously, if you didn't notice yet, it's cut away. And by the way, both sides are 6-pin. Okay, now you don't have to use all 6. If you're just starting out, you can just pin like the first 3 cylinders. I did a few locks like that when I first started. The harder locks. I would take the last few pins out, learn how to pick it, add another pin stack, learn how to pick it real good, then add the next, and so on and so forth till you're finally at all 6 and picking them with ease. That's how you move your way up, and it's awesome. And especially with a lock like this, you can just remove the grub screws, take them out, and just fill them as needed. So it's pretty cool they did that. But one thing I got to point out here is the side it's cut out at. Now for me, I pick locks upright like this where the pins are on top. And I'm right-handed, so I pick locks normally kind of like this, right? Or like this. But never do I pick a lock with my left hand like this. So I'm not sure. I looked on their website, and I don't know that they sell one that's cut away on this side. So you might want to keep that in mind unless you want to go like this. Because like I said, normally I pick locks this way, so I won't be able to see the cutaway. Like I said, unless I want to flip it upside down, but I don't practice like that. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I did check the website. I'm not sure if there's a left-handed and a right-handed. I don't know. But yeah, keep that in mind. So anyways, only the one side is cut away, so you can practice visually with this. Now I tell people all the time, these different kinds of practice locks and training locks, these are better for a visual training, okay? Since part of the cylinder, let me grab a pointer. Since part of the cylinder is obviously missing, the pins aren't going to act exactly like they're going to act over here, because part of the walls in the pin chambers are gone. So it's best used just for a visual aid. Once you visibly learn what you're doing in there while you're picking the lock, I highly suggest you move over to a full lock to which the whole chamber is there. You see what I'm saying? So use this for a visual aid, use this for training or practice. Training, practice, I guess you can call it. I don't know, just my 2 cents. But yeah, as you can tell, since part of the chamber is gone, part of the circle that the pin rides in is missing. So the pins aren't going to act exactly the same as they are up here. Just my 2 cents. But yeah, very, very nice lock. I've been checking it out. Quality seems to be very, very nice. Even the let's see if I can get a decent shot. Work with me here of that Cutaway. I mean, they did a superb job cutting that away. I mean, it's even like beveled, and you can see it's chock full of security pins. Hopefully the camera's going to pick those up. But we've got what is it? Let me see. I wrote it down. We've got some spool pins in the first two. Then we've got like 2 anti-bump type pins in cylinders 3 and 4, and then there's standard pins in 5 and 6. Not sure what's in this side. I did not disassemble this side yet, so I figured maybe we'd try this one, and then we'll pop the pins out and see what they put over there. So yeah, let's give it a shot. But yeah, I gotta say the quality is very, very nice. I mean, it's actually like a real lock turned into a training lock, as opposed to them building just a training lock. It's the real deal. Okay, and then of course the hex wrench. All right, so let's get this stuff out the way. Let's bring the vise in. I'm gonna have to put this back out, and I'll bring it up here. I will grab my cylinder holder, Euro profile cylinder holder. I'll just slap it in here. And let's see, I figured why not? We're going to pick a multi-pick lock. Why not use the multi-pick beginner's tool set, right? Let's grab some tension tools out of here. And we're just going to go with the short hook by Multipick. Alright, so bada boom, bada bang. Let me grab something that's going to fit nice in the bottom here. That seems to fit just fine. Alright, let's see if we can't pop this puppy, huh? So for these, since it's got kind of that Yale style keyway that kicks over, I generally use a pick like this and use it almost like a dimple lock pick. So you got to go in and kind of turn it, but it does the trick. We just got to get something started here, that's all. You know, whenever they're chock full of security pins, you got to first just try and get something set so you can get a little bit of movement on that core. And once you get that little bit of movement, then the pins will pretty much tell you where they want to go. I'm getting nothing. Oh, overset. Yeah, I'm getting nothing there. There we go. Tiny bit of movement. That's what we wanted. Now we can start playing. See, now I'm getting counter rotation right here. Probably going to lose something we got set, but I got to set it. There we go. Now we're just going to make the pins talk to me. See what they want to do. I'm not getting any feedback back there. Nothing. Nothing. One is solid as a rock. 2 feels set. 3 I'm not positive about. 4, oh, there we go. Bada boom, bada bang. There we go. That's what we call an open. Let me show you. There she blows. Alright, so I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and lock it back up. Turn it back. There we go. And let's go ahead and disassemble this bad boy. Let me get that out of the way. Let me set that down. Bring the camera down here. So, very nice. I could tell it was chock full of security pins. You know what? Yeah, let's grab a pinning tray here. We used red last time, so we're going with white. Alright, this is going to be easy, so I'm not going to do that whole speed up thing. Let me grab that hex wrench. And we're just going to start dropping them out. 1. So, standard key pins, probably in all of them. We got a nice deep spool in one. Actually, I'll go ahead and set all this up here. Spring. And the pins. Another deep spool. Standard key pin. Three. Actually, I'm going to put them screws up there. Spring. Oh, that was one of them. That's one of them, I think they're anti-bump pins. Let me get a close-up on that for you if I can. Because I think they're anti-bump pins. I reached out to my buddy Chris Capune, also Chris Capune on YouTube if you're not familiar with him. He's a very, very knowledgeable guy. And he agreed. I think these are anti-bump pins. You see how just the ends are reduced? Both ends are just reduced in diameter. So we agreed they're probably some type of anti-bump pin, but they sure do make picking a pain in the butt. So yeah, Chris, thank you, buddy. Chris Capune. Very smart guy. Spring. And some pins. Another one of those anti-bump pins, or what we're calling anti-bump pins. Grub screw, spring, and this one is a standard pin, and a key pin. And last but not least, number 6, grub screw, spring, and another standard. So that's the key pin. And yeah, they left another stand. So they've got, apparently on both sides, they left pins 5 and 6 standard. So what you can do is obviously, once you get good at picking the lock the way it is, just switch these upper pins, the top pins, just switch them around. Put the spool pin over here in number 5, put the standard in number 1, flip-flop them, and just keep practicing on it. Once you get to where you just keep picking the lock real good, fill all 6 with security pins. Take these 2 standards out and put a couple more spools, maybe a couple of these anti-bump pins, maybe a couple serrated pins. They sell single pins and stuff over there too, so you can buy them from there or get them where you're going to get them. But yeah, just fill all 6 cylinders with security pins, and then you keep swapping those around. These locks like this that you can change the pins around in, they're really kind of endless. Because even though, you know, once you get all security pins up top and you get to switching those around and you can just pick it, you know, real easy, start adding some security pins down here too. You can do that. They've got serrated key pins, so you can just really keep on going. They're really, like I said, sort of endless, okay? So yeah, I really like it. So there it is. That's the Multipick 6-pin Euro Profile training lock set. I got to give it 2 thumbs up, y'all. I think it's really nice. I do need to know, though, if there's a left-handed and a right-handed, though, because that could come into play. All right, so there you go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I highly appreciate it. Remember, I'm going to leave a coupon code down in the description section of this video for 10% off. Remember to catch that. All right? Thank you. Remember, if you're not subscribed yet, you need to do so because all the cool people are doing it, and you don't want to be left out.